Yéil, Gunalchéesh, Yádi. It's good to see you. Thank you all for coming here. Tlingit Kenach, Yéil, Yádi, Tlingit Kenach, David Sheakley-Early. Welcome back to Raven's View, and we're going to go over a new Tlingit phrase of the week. After we say this phrase here, stick around and I'll teach you how to say all of the different sounds in this phrase. So stay tuned for that. All right, this week's Tlingit phrase is shaanáx dís, shaanáx dís, shaanáx dís, shaanáx dís. Yéil. All right, stick around. We're going to piece this apart, teach you how to say the sounds, practice along with me, and then we'll put it all back together. And we'll talk a little bit about the meaning of why this is called shaanáx dís for December as well. All right, here we go. So let's see. The sounds in this and the letters in this particular phrase is tlek, dek, natsk, dakun, kejin, tledushu, dakadushu, natskadushu. Natskadushu letters in this word, and we'll break them up and put them back together. So the first sound or letter in this phrase is an SH, but the SH in English is two letters. In Tlingit, that combines to be really just one letter or one sound. And in the Tlingit language, there are more sounds or more letters than there are in English. And this one is just sh that comes together, and that's always, the way that it is. When you have an S and H together, it's sh, and it's considered one letter in Tlingit. All right, so this one should be pretty similar to English, in English SH. So everybody try the sound. Sh. 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 Yéil. All right, you got it. Next one is two A's together that you see, but in Tlingit, they're just a long vowel sound. So it's considered one letter, even though you see two letters here on the screen, it's just one. So this is a low tone, low and long for this vowel, and this is ah, ah, ah. Yéil, you got it. All right, the next letter is an N, and the N is a similar sound that we might say in English as well. So that one might not be as difficult. So let's try N. 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 Yéil, you got it. All right, the next one is an A with a high tone on it, and it's a short and a high vowel A sound. So the ah that we did before with the two A's, two low tone ah, we're going to take this vowel now and shorten it up and then put a high tone mark or high tone expression on this sound. So it's going to be ah, ah, ah. Yéil. All right, the next one is a sound that is in Tlingit, and it may not be in English, in a normal English context. So this is going to be an underlined X. An underlined X is a sound that you make a little further back in your throat. And an X in Tlingit sounds different than an X in English. So first off, let's just start with an X, and then we'll put an underline on it, under it, and then we'll make that sound. So the sound for just an X in Tlingit, when you see that, just a regular X is and so you can imagine something like, foam frothing in an espresso machine when you get a coffee somewhere, or, almost like a hissing cat or lots of other little things like that. So that's what it is. Now we're going to take that sound and then put it further back in our throat. That's what we do whenever we have an underline underneath an X that we see. That sound goes further back instead of it gets further back here. So let's try that sound. All right, everybody try it after me. One more time. Hey, you got it. Very good. All right, the next sound is a D sound, and that's just a similar D that you may be familiar with. D. 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 Hey, all right, the next sound is an I sound, or in the letter I guess, that you see here, but it has a high tone on it. And the high tone means, similar to what we did earlier with the A, we're going to take the tone of our voice and go a little bit higher. The sound for an I is a I. So that's the sound. So we're going to go I, and then we're going to go I to make it a little higher for the high tone. So we will try it out, and you can try it after me. Ready? I. 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 Okay, all right, the last one is an S, just a regular S now. And so this is S. 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 Okay, you got it. Those are all the sounds. Now we're going to put them all together here and pronounce it all together. So we got the first part over here of the word is sha. Sha. The next part of that word is nach. 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 Okay, all right, the last part of this expression or phrase is dis. 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 Okay, we'll put it together here. Shaanáx dís. Shaanáx dís. Shaanáx dís. Shaanáx dís. All right, we'll put it all together here a little quicker. Shaanáx dís. Shaanáx dís. Shaanáx dís. Shaanáx dís. You got it. All right, that's it. So that means the month of December. And I will point out, though, that I also have found in some other texts and things like this that sometimes you may have this spelled with S-H-A, just with one A, a short A, S-H-A-N, high tone A, underline X. So instead of shaanáx is shaanáx, so just a shorter A, and sometimes you may see that. And then dis, you know, for the ending on there as well. So shaanáx dís or shaanáx dís, either way is what I found, so just be aware of that. The meaning of that, though, so if you break it down, shaanáx is referring to the head. So sha is head, and nach means through. And so it's through the head, and dis is moon on its own, usually. And when you add it on to other phrases and words and things like that, in this particular case, it's going to refer to a month. Month, I guess, a lunar calendar versus the regular calendar that most of us might be familiar with. So anyway, it's either month or moon. And so together we have through the head month. What does that mean, through the head month? Well, a lot of months in the Tlingit calendar refer to things within nature. And this is one of those things. So within nature, one of the things that Tlingits have found, and when they go and hunt seals for food, and they would eat them and use them for the fur and everything like that, for clothing and all sorts of different things like this. They found apparently that the unborn seals are getting hair during the month of December. So that is through the head, which is the hair, I guess, or the hair is starting to come out, is kind of what it's referring to. So the unborn seals are getting hair in the month of December. Through the head month, that's it. Pretty interesting. One thing that I'll mention here as well that might be important to know and just realize is shaanáx, S-H-A-A-N, high tone A, underline X, shaanáx. That could also mean valley. So if you just say shaanáx on its own with the long sha, then sha is the word for mountain. Nach is through, so it's like through the mountain is referred to as a valley. So it's like the glaciers that come through the mountain and eventually create the valleys and things like this. So that's what it is on its own. So when you're using it just like that, it could mean valley. When you're using shaanáx dís together in that context, then it means the month of December. Or, like I said before, sometimes the A is shortened on that first part of the word. So shaanáx instead of shaanáx. So that little bit of a difference there. Sha is head, like I said before, and then mountain is sha. So there you have it. Just wanted to put that in there so you're just aware. Now you know. So if you have any questions about that, you can ask a question, or if you have any questions about anything else, put it down in the comments, and I read through those and get back to you, get back to folks on those things whenever I can, and usually pretty quickly. Let's see, what else? If you want to go back, I've been recording some of these other phrases, so if this is the first time you're seeing this, then you can go back actually, and there's a whole bunch of other phrases and words that you can learn from. And up in one of these corners, I don't remember which, it's always backwards when I'm recording this. And one of these corners, there is a little link usually that says more Tlingit phrases or Tlingit weekly phrases, or you can go back to the channel and just kind of look at the playlist and things like that and find all the different phrases and words we've been learning for the past little while. I think that's it. Hopefully that was helpful. Pass this on to others. In December, we don't need to say December anymore. We can say shaanáx dís, shaanáx dís. That's what it means. It means the month that we should be using in December now. Shaanáx dís. Let's just say that. Shaanáx dís. And have others say it with you. And then it'll keep rolling like a big snowball. And then pretty soon we'll just know. That's what it is. Everybody should know it. Everybody does know it. Everybody should know it. You know it. You know it now. I know it. Let other people know it. All right. Gunalchéesh, Gunalchéesh. To Eyak-Athabascan. We will see you again. Gunalchéesh.